first year on the team. Very excited to be part of this.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm S1, and this is my second season in the team.
Hey, this is my fourth season.
Hi everyone, my name is Jose, and this is also my first season on the team.
Hi everybody, my name is Napoleon, and this is my fourth season on the team.
Jose, do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh yeah, sorry. I thought I already did. My name is Jose. Hi everyone. This is my first year on the team.
All right, awesome. All right, so we'll just open up for questions. Just feel free to unmute yourselves, and then we'll just move, since it's a small group. Won't be too complicated.
I'm happy to go first. My name is Alex. I'm from Outsports. It's great to virtually meet you all, Quentin and Napoleon. I know we've written about you a few times before. So I have questions for all of you, but I just want to start with Quentin and Napoleon. What does it mean? You're cheering in your second Super Bowl, but even more than that, you're captains of the team, and you're captains of a team that have 5 out gay cheerleaders, including yourself. So just tell me a little bit how that makes you feel.
It's the biggest badge of honor, and I feel like this is a dream team. I feel like we have so much representation and diversity on this team, and we're so inclusive. And I think it's just awesome also to say, who can say that you've been to 2 Super Bowls in 4 years? Not many people can say that. So I think it's been, just a crazy journey.
How about you, Napoleon?
No, absolutely. I think it's awesome that we're, again, attending the Super Bowl, and we're bringing even more amazing men and not only talented dancers, but great ambassadors in the community for LGBTQ plus youth and also just male dancers in general. And it truly wouldn't be the same season without any of them. So it's amazing to have another Super Bowl here in LA with all of them and go through this ride together and watch everybody grow.
Yeah.
Unmuted.
And for S1 Francis, whatever order you may like, but how's your experiences been this year, and especially being on a team led by 2 out gay captains who have been experienced and been on the team for several years, and all that stuff?
Sure, absolutely. So, it's better than we ever could have imagined. Our first season for Jose and I, getting to go to the Super Bowl, with people that we've looked up to for so long, just means the absolute world. And, I still pinch myself. I still remember, watching Quentin Napoleon on Good Morning America in 2018. And now, they're sleeping over at our house, in between practice. I get to call these, these men who were my idols, my best friends now. And so it still feels so surreal.
Oh, it's Don Ennis from the Los Angeles Blade. Quentin and Napoleon, I met you at Outsports Pride in 2019, back when we used to do that kind of stuff. That was so amazing. I got to ask you, what is it like, this being both a home game and Black History Month?
Yeah, it's been a whirlwind. First, having it being in home in LA, it feels amazing. Just the week leading up, building up, seeing all the banners everywhere, and of course it being Black History Month. Our first Super Bowl was in February as well. It's kind of almost full circle to have another one, but now I feel like we're bringing this army of out gay, proud men with us. And it was our rookie year when we went the first time, and post-COVID, it was Eswin's first year, so it's his first time in the stadium as well with fans, so it's kind of everyone's first Super Bowl together. So it's like a dream, you don't really expect it, and when it's here, you just try to hold on to the moment, live in the moment, and ride the wave.
And to piggyback on that, just as a Black man, I got into dancing because I saw somebody that looked like me on TV. So having, we have Jose's Hispanic, yes, Esther's Hispanic, Brendan's white, Napoleon is Filipino and black. I'm black. Like we have so much to choose from, and there's no way a little boy or girl can look at our team and not see themselves in us, even with our female teammates. Same, like we have so much diversity. It's awesome. So it's kind of cool.
I'll go ahead and just say hello. Quentin, it's great to see you again. I haven't seen you since, I think, 2018. And it's great to see Napoleon, great to see you as well. And these fresh faces of not only male representation on an NFL platform, but also LGBTQ representation. I want to hear from whoever wants to answer the question. What does LGBTQ representation in professional sports, how important is that to you?
I'll take that one. I think it is incredibly monumental for the youth of America to see queer representation anywhere, but especially in straight male-dominated spaces. When Quentin and Napoleon first made the team, it gave me hope. It gave me a new outlook on life, and it allowed me to believe that my dreams were able to be achieved, and now here I am dancing beside them. And it's a really great feeling to become the representation that I wanted so badly as a kid. So when I'm there on the field, on the stage, wherever I am performing, I'm doing it for myself, I'm doing it for my younger self, but I'm also doing it for the kids like me who so desperately wanted to see themselves represented somewhere in a space where they so badly wanted to be. And in the NFL, I feel like we are progressing in a very positive way as far as LGBTQ plus representation goes. Not only our team, but so many other professional cheer teams have male dancers as well. And it really did start with the Rams, and it started with these two men here, Quentin and Napoleon. And I think it's a great point to note that it started with Black queer men. That is such an important note that does not always hit home, but it's really important to note that these were the men to start that.
Very well said. Leading on to that, Napoleon, Quentin, leading and paving the way for not only not only straight male cheerleaders, but also LGBTQ cheerleaders who aspire to one day be on this massive platform. What words of advice do you have for those who aspire to one day be where you are?
The advice I would have to give is life is short. Go for your dreams. It doesn't matter if you are ready or you're going to wait to be ready. That feeling of nervousness, you're never going to be ready, I always say. So you might as well just do it. And it's experience. You're going to gain something every step of the way. You're going to meet somebody, and you're going to thank yourself later that you said yes to walk through the door. So just jump in.
I would definitely say stay in your lane, mind your business, and if there is no lane, create your own lane,
And for the Super Bowl first-timers, in one word, if you can express how you are feeling at this moment, give it to me.
Just grateful, I guess, to start it off.
I was going to say the same thing. Grateful. I'm so excited. There's so many emotions.
For me, I just keep saying, like, this is such a surreal experience. So surreal, I would say.
I have a question for the three newcomers. What's the most challenging aspect of what we're going to see on Sunday? What is the physical challenge that you have to get over, that Napoleon and Quentin showed you the ropes, and that you're really still, oh my gosh, it's going to be so physically challenging? Tell us a little bit about that.
game day. Sorry about that. Game days are such an exciting time for us. It's where we really get to shine and do what we absolutely love. And we put our absolute all out there with every jump, every single cheer, every dance, every motion. We're just giving 110%. So it is physically exhausting, but it's something that we would never trade for the world. I think that we really feed off of our fans' energy as well. So we know it's going to be incredibly electric, and we're going to give that same energy right back to the crowd so that we can really root for our team to come out with a victory. And we'll be tired, but it'll all be worth it. And we're so excited to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Piggybacking off of that, I think it's even more special that we get to do it in our home stadium. So we've been here this whole year. We stepped on the SoFi field together for the first time back in August, and to be here at the Super Bowl, I'm getting teary-eyed just thinking about it. But so I think it's even more special, that we'll get to be in a place that already feels like home, and we're gonna bring it home and do our best. And we have great examples of how to conquer a Super Bowl weekend thanks to Quentin and Napoleon.
Caffeine.
We've talked a lot about the importance of visibility with all five of you here so far today. I'm wondering if any of you have any specific examples of, Quentin and Napoleon over the last few years for you, and for the newcomers over the last year or two, where you've seen that firsthand, where people have gone up to you and said, wow, your presence on the sideline or on the TV really, meant a lot to me. Or if you have any firsthand experiences of people going up and telling you about how much your presence has meant to them and changed hearts and minds, if you will.
Honestly, I think it's Brendan and Jose's story, even why they try out. So I think they should.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Sure. Oh, Lisa echo. Okay. So Jose and I are both fresh out of college. We just moved. Our first time in California was for tryouts. So, obviously never could have expected this, but it's just been such an honor to be on this journey with Jose, having him, someone I can relate to and share this experience with, just makes it all the more meaningful. But I think, like Jose said, thinking about our younger selves is what really puts it into perspective. Looking out into the stands and seeing people that can see themselves in us is one of the main reasons why we do it. And yeah. Yeah, I will just add that the fans are so incredibly kind to us and welcoming. And even just yesterday at one of our events that we had in Santa Monica, we had a fan come up to us and say, I remember when the first two men joined the team, and now there are four of you. And we're like, no, there's five. And he was like, oh my goodness, that is amazing news. I'm so happy to hear that. Like, I love that there are more and more men on this team, and that you guys are representing something far greater than just cheer and dance and yourselves. So knowing that, we have the support within ourselves and within our amazing little community is just something that is really what gets us through.
Also, I remember coming in and having fear that I wasn't going to be accepted, and that all the men in the audience were not going to be kind. But now being on the field and while performing, I remember, and even messages, we get a lot of messages of, kind messages of people, saying how grateful, excited they are for us, and it means a lot to me and to all of us.
Can I ask a question? Oh, Alex, did you want to go? Can I ask a question? Unless I missed it, could everybody just give us your age and where you're from? I know that you're all Angelinos now, but how old are you and where are you from originally? What's your hometown? What do you consider home?
I'm 31 and I'm from Santa Barbara.
I am 22 years old, and I'm from Shelby Township, Michigan.
I am 29, and I am from Long Beach.
I am also 29, and I'm from Rancho Cucamonga.
And I am also 22 years old, and I am from Indiana. Specifically St. John.
Your turn, you guys. Ages and where you're from.
Do we have any more questions for the boys?
I'll ask one more. Alex knows I always ask this at the end of every interview. Is there anything you guys didn't get asked that you came into this meeting thinking, oh, they're going to ask us about this, that you want to make sure our readers know about you, about Sunday's game? Anything you want to close with, this is your chance.
Can we get a second? Jose has something he wants to say.
Sorry about the echo once more. As we were deliberating, I just considered the fact that, with SoFi and just the entire process of getting it opened up and open to the public, and then the added struggles with COVID and other delays and having a season but not having fans, and all of these kind of struggles and obstacles that we had to overcome, although we had to wait so much longer than we anticipated for this moment to happen. This is the right moment for it to happen. To have 5 men on the field as cheerleaders for the Super Bowl that's history. That's actually a huge moment for queer representation and just the Rams in general, and first Super Bowl at SoFi, and just a lot of firsts, but the wait was worth it for sure.